Hello, tarot lovers. This is Mervet from the Egyptian Mystic. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very special to me. It's about spring and this lovely time of year, which is always joyful and quite promising. It's about beginnings, spring. I have a couple of decks that are perfect to be used during these times, and they are pairs, and I know that many of you like to see deck pairings. I hope you will enjoy the decks that I picked for you. I'm so super excited. I will start my video with this deck, which is the Ostara Tarot, and it's about the vernal equinox, and it's perfect to be used now. It's a collaborative deck by these four artists from Canada. These are it comes in this box. These are the four artists, and they did design the deck themselves, and it is really lovely. I don't see it a lot. These are the bags. It's by Red Feather, and it's gilded in silver. The major arcana, they did the major arcana together. Each one of them did one of the suits. It is glossy, as you see, and it is a beautiful, colorful deck and very unique. And surprisingly enough, I don't see it at all. I don't see it a lot, although when it was previously published, I read a lot of reviews about it, but now I don't see it on YouTube. So this is the Fool, and I like the artwork. It is unique and different, and I especially love the Fool. I apologize because I have cold, and I think you can hear my voice. It's a little bit, I don't know. It's not my normal voice. I feel it's thicker. I don't know. So I hope you don't mind, but I was super excited to do this video. So let's go back to the deck, and this is the Fool. This is the Magician. I like the High Priestess with the pomegranate and the colors, the Empress. It's a very unique deck, and it has a very special energy. I especially like the Hierophant too, the Lovers, and you will find that you will recognize that the deck is somehow, there is some differences between the artists, but it is a cohesive deck, and you won't notice that it is a collaborative deck, and that's what is very special about it. I do love the Wheel of Fortune. You see all these eyes, and the Justice card matte, of course. That's the Hanged Man. This is the Death card. Temperance. The Devil is very nice. You see, these are prisoners in different cages, and I really like the illustration. It's quite a deep card. This is the Tower. The Star is also a beautiful card. The Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World, with all these signs, the fixed signs. And this is the Wands. I like the colors. I like the greens and oranges. This is the 2, the 3 of Wands. You see these chips over there? And the rabbits for the 4 of Wands. They are celebrating. This is the 5, the 6. I really like the deck. And the 7 is so beautiful. You see these ladders over there, and she's on the top. I hope you can see the images clearly. And this is the 8 of Wands. Okay, and the 9. Wow. And this is the 10. Sometimes the cards are sticky because they are glossy. And this is the Page, the Knight, beautiful Queen of Wands, and the King. And then the Suit of Swords. I'm sorry, the Cups. This is the 2. I like, what's this? The Knight. Something is wrong. That's the Ace, the Knight, the Queen, and King. What's this? I think this is the Suit of Swords. Something is wrong. They are not in order. Okay, I think. What's this? Is it repeated? This card is done twice. Okay. I haven't used it for a while, and I think, I don't know why. Is it the same card? That's the Ace of Cups. Very strange. So this is the one, the two. I'll be careful from now because I thought that they are in order. I always like to share my decks in order, but I think I might have got it out for any reason. That's the Three of Cups, and this is the Four of Cups. That is the Five, the Six of Cups. That's the Seven, the Eight of Cups. I like it too, and that is the Nine, and the Ten of Cups. And then this is the, I guess this is the Knight and the Queen and King. And then, you know why this is a problem? Because in the box, the cards were divided to two. So it's possible that when I got out the deck, the cards were mixed up. So I'll be a little bit careful. Now, this is the Ace of Swords. I like the Two of Swords. That's the Three. And then the Four. The Five. Beautiful Six of Swords. And I like the Seven of Swords. It's so cute. And then here is the 8, the 9, and 10. This is the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Queen. I like the Queen of Swords, and the King. And then that's the coins, the Ace of Coins, the 2, the 3, the 4. You see, the illustrations are really nice. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith easy to use deck, and quite interesting. This is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and King. I guess there is something wrong. I think so. This is the Ace of I don't have a Page of Cups, so this card was repeated. Anyhow, let me show you which card, which deck I decided to pair with. This is one of my favorite decks. That's the Wisdom of Tulla. And this is a deck that I don't see at all. And it's such a lovely oracle and very, very unique. 44 card deck, art by Diana Cates Dunn and written by Karen Stuth. And I got this deck because I was so in love with the artwork. The box is beautiful and I love the green color. This is the book, nicely written, and the cards are really stunning. And honestly, I don't see this deck at all. Those are the backs. I like the backs, and I did edge it in this silver, gray silver. It's a metallic marker, and the cards are so nice. You see Tulla in all the cards. She's faceless, and the illustrations are quite nice. The colors are bright and attractive, and the guidebook is very nicely written. She's faceless. She can embody anyone, and I really find this deck very, very interesting and quite underrated. Intuition, one of my favorite cards. I want to show you all the cards. This is Wide Open, Live and Let Live, Tend Your Garden, Balance, Self-Care, Seeker, Discovery, Teacher. I do like the artwork. This is Magic, Glide, Presence, Bliss. Look at this. And this is Squeaky, Wheel, Connection. It's very nice. It is special, Savor, Synergy and Play, Authenticity, Perspective, New Beginnings, Maestro, and this is Healing, Observer, Kaleidoscope, Soar, Story, Abundance, Wholeness, Expansion, and Freedom. I like this deck, and I want to get one of the cards and read from the guidebook so that you can feel the energy of this beautiful undiscovered deck. and I got the intuition card, which is my favorite. Let me show you from the guidebook. Intuition, intuition, intuition. I think it's close to here. Intuition, yes. Tula is often the object of fervent admiration when she wears her beautiful, colorful hat with the mesh veil. Rather than blocking her view, the hat's veil presents a rather different and very beautiful outlook of her world. Her view through her veil reminds Tula that not everything is as it appears to be, that everything she sees has an alternative explanation or meaning. Tula's hat and her dress are primarily deep indigo blue, the color of her strong connection to her own inner wisdom, her intuition. Tula knows the answer to every question is already inside her. What is blocking your real view of the world? Are you seeing through a mesh veil or hiding behind a thick, impermeable barrier of outdated ideas and worn out, untrue beliefs? Many of those ideas were never true, but our ego mind fought to protect them against our intuitive wisdom. We can correct our view of what appears to be true by living in constant connection, like Tula, with our inner guidance. Intuition is simply our own innate ability to perceive or realize something without recourse to what we consider to be the rational mind. In other words, it's the information we are constantly receiving that our mind has not yet rejected, sorted, explained away, judged, qualified, or even ignored. I love the way this deck is done. I love the artwork. I like the way it's written. And now look at the connection between these cards and this deck. The artwork is so similar. It is very similar. You see? I like the way they work together, and let me show you some of the cards. I mean, especially with the color, when you see the green, you will feel the connection, you see. And then here, we have here the Five of Swords, Bliss, and the Hermit. And then here, look, here, also here, you see, there is some sort of connection, and I do find a lot of similarity in the artwork. It is really interesting, and I did mix up the cards a lot. And now let's do more cards. Let's go, because they are in order, so you will see a lot of repetition in the colors, but I want to show you some other cards. Like here, for example, the Queen of Swords with Magic and the Devil. And like this, you see. I think these decks are so beautiful together, and I'm sure that if you have it, you will really enjoy them together. I would love to know if you have any of these decks and how you feel about them together. That would be really nice. So I think they are lovely and beautiful, both glossy. The artwork is so similar. You don't see a lot of details on the faces and so on, and it is just sketchy in a way. So that was my first pairing, the Ostara Tarot and the Wisdom of Tula Oracle. And these are two beautiful decks. Now let's move on, and I will show you my second pairings. This is the Mystical Fairy Tarot by Linda Ravenscorf, text by Barbara Moore, one of my beautiful earlier decks. I do adore fairy decks. I have a very weak spot for fairy decks. The book is awesome because Barbara Moore, she's amazing. And the cards are so pretty. I have 2 copies of this deck. This is the borderless edition, and I have the first edition, which has borders. because I do adore the artwork. These are the backs, and I did edge it in this yellow, you see, to match. It's greenish yellow to match the cards, because this is the dominant color. And I do adore this deck. This is the Fool. It's a pretty deck. The Magician, the Priestess, and the lovely Empress. I adore this deck. That's the Emperor, the Priest, the Lovers. Look at the flowers and those adorable fairies. That's the Chariot, the Strength card, and the colors are stunning. The Hermit. This is the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and the Hanged Man. Look at this Death card. And the purple, wow. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. I don't see this deck a lot. The Star, the Moon, lovely Moon and Star. Adorable. Adorable Star, Moon, and Sun cards. And then this is Judgment, the World, and the Suit of Wands. You see the orange. This is the Ace, the Two, and there is a story. The cards are so, in the guidebook, it's written in a very nice way that there is like a story throughout all the suits. This is the Eight of Wands, the Nine, the Ten, the Knave, the Knight, the Queen, and King. Adorable cards. And then the Suit of Cups. I really enjoy the artwork. I enjoy this deck so much. Look at this Four of Cups. Cute, the Five. And this is the lovely Six of Cups with this beautiful mermaid. 7 and 8. Oh, Nine of Cups and the 10. This is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, adorable, and the King. I hope you can see the cards clearly. And this is the, maybe I zoom in a little bit like this so that you can see the cards. And this is the Ace of Swords, the 2, and the 3, 4, and 5. I do adore the artwork, really. Very pretty and very encouraging. This is the Knave of Swords. This is the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Then the Suit of Pentacles. It's done in a very beautiful way. This is the Five of Pentacles. And I like this edition better because when it is borderless, you can see the images more. And it's such a gorgeous deck. So that was a guide to Mystic Fairy Tarot. And let me show you the deck that I chose to match with, to pair with. That's the Fairy Wisdom Oracle by Amy Brown, written by Nancy Brown. And this is an adorable, stunning, elegant deck. Look at the box. Wow. Very pretty. And the book is stunning. Look at the book. It's done in a very nice way. I think it's by US Games, I guess so. And the cards are amazing. The backs are stunning. I did this edging myself with this marker. This, what is it called? This, how can I not get the name? It's a Sharpie, I guess it's a Sharpie. It's, you see, glossy like this, metallic, and it goes very well with the backs. So I'm so proud of my edging. And this is the cards. These are the lovely cards, you see. A lovely deck with the most beautiful fairies. And Amy Brown is one of my favorites, and she's the best when it comes to fairies. I have many of her decks, and I just adore this oracle. And I like the titles, the keywords, always. The flirt, look at her with her high heels and the stockings. Oh, magic frog, the dormouse, I'm sorry. The hummingbird dreams, beloved, the source of magic, and the oldest fairy, the green fairy, the shaman. I like the artwork so much. blue fairy, magnolia, fairies. I like it so much. I can't stop saying. And look at this card. Attitude. Look at how he's pointing as if he's giving her a lecture or teaching her something. That's number one. And this is a beautiful card. Overindulgence. Rescued. Look at this. And believe. Companions. Devotion. When fairies go bad. Ah, yes. And then something wild. Air element. This is a large deck, I think 64 cards. Reflections. Water element. Thinking of you. Trespassers. You see, the artwork is so unique and special. I have her first deck, and I wish I could do them side by side. But I do prefer this much more. It is so nicely done. I can't have enough words for this lovely, gorgeous deck. The Moon Dragon, the Wild Violet, and look at this. Lighting the Way. I love fairies so much, and I like all the decks that are connected to fairies. I have like 20 or even more fairy decks. I really can't help it. And now look at this, these two decks together. I think they go perfectly well together. They match beautifully. Look at this. Isn't it lovely? And look at this. Wow. And here, they are really beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Knight of Cups with the Moon Dragon and the Chariot. And then here, look at this. So colorful, the artwork is lovely, and a lot of fairies. Look at this. I just adore it. I would love to know your opinion. What do you see about these two decks together? And they are perfect for this time of year, spring beginnings, and everything that's new and natural. You see, Eight of Swords with the Earth element and Justice. I just find these decks so compatible and they work beautifully together. And I would love to know in the comments below how you see these two decks. And if you have any, look at this. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? You see? So that was one of my favorite pairings. And adorable decks. These two decks are really perfect together. Even the backs, you see, are nice together. I also like to see the backs, the quality of the cards. I mean, if it's glossy, I like to pair it with a glossy deck. And then, let's move on. I have these two lovely decks. This is an indie deck, which is the Sawyer's Path Tarot. And I got it since a long time. Those are the backs. I edged it in green. And it is such a beautiful RWS deck, tattoo style. And I adore this style of art. It's a very easy reader, and you see straightforward meanings, quite for beginner perfect. And I just fell in love with the cards and the artwork and the style of art. You see, it's gorgeous. I don't use it a lot, although when I got it, I was all the time using it. But I kept it aside for a while, and I got it out these days. And it's so bright, it's so uplifting, it's so full of the energy of spring. Look at this, Four of Wands. It's so delightful. I mean, and bright colors. I have a very weak spot for bright colors, and I can't help it. I really love colors. And this is and artwork. I like the watercolors. Look at this beautiful Five of Cups, the 6 and 7. This is the tattoo style of art, which is really quite attractive to me. Look at the Queen and King, and then the swords. I love the Two of Swords. I like the Four of Swords too, and the 5. You see, I like the way this medallion in the middle, the 7 and 8, 9 and 10. I want you to see the cards because it is an indie deck and you might not see it all the time. So I want to get the chance to show you all the cards. This is the 2 of coins, the 3. The colors are so bold and vivid and bright, and the lines are so clear. This is the 8, the 9, the 10, Page, Knight, Queen, and King of coins. The backs are really beautiful, you see, and I like my edging. So this is a beautiful deck, which is the Sawyer's Path Tarot, and I paired it with this gorgeous oracle, which is the Earthcraft Oracle by Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. They are the authors of the Seasons of the Witch, and this deck, strangely enough, is not well known. It's by the same authors. I've talked about it before. It's so underrated. This is the box, you see, lovely, and this is the guidebook, and the cards are so beautiful and bright. Those are the backs, watercolors, beautiful beautiful artwork. I edged it in this color. And abundance, accept your gifts, balance. I want to show you the cards because I'm sure that this is a deck that is not known at all. Birch, look at the cards. Look at the lady, her face with the trees. Ceremony, darkness, death, drought. Look at her leaving behind. This is fern, forest bathing. Strange. This is backlist. The card is backlist. This is a fault. And then the first time for me to recognize this. Forest tears, gatherer, inner healer. I love this card. Ivy, karmic debt. Lovely, lovely card. Light, medicine woman. The artwork is very nice. This is offerings, plant seeds, prayer, prophetic, dreams, rise, river woman. Do you see the artwork, how it is nice? Run with wolves. You see the wolf here. Sacred temple, sacrifice, the seer, sight of all, lovely, soul loss. It's really deep. Spirit of the east, spirit of the north, spirit of the south, and spirit of the west. Spirit weaver, you see the lady here. Spiritual journey, the ancients, the mountain. Look at the artwork. Lovely, lovely. The shift, thunderstorm, transform with raven, warrior woman, wild winds, the womb, and you are sacred. 44 lovely cards. And let's see how they work together. The artwork is so similar and the colors are so similar, and these decks are gorgeous together. Perfect pairings. And you see the artwork is so similar. Look at this. Look at this. Really, really stunning. Look at this. And here, I have no words to say how I love these two decks together. They are just gorgeous and I like to use them Look at this. Eight of Cups with Death and the Hierophant. And then here, look at this. The artwork is so similar. You feel that they are meant for each other. They are really meant for each other. And so nice. Look at the faces and the lines, the colors, the style of art, very, very similar. And I'm sure that you will like it. Look at this. Look. Now, this is the Page of Cups. This is Gatherer, and the 8, which is Strength. The Hermit. And look at this. I guess this is a perfect pair. I think so. Ace of Swords, Ivy, and Justice card. I think this is a perfect pairing, and I would love to know your opinion about these two decks, how they are nice, how you see them together, and if you have any of them, I will be more than happy to know. Okay. That is the Sawyer's Path Tarot. I got it from Etsy. It's an indie deck, and this is the Earthcraft Oracle by the authors of Seasons of the Witch. So that was my third pairing, and I want to show you a couple of other decks that I'm sure that you will like. They are very nice for this time of year. Let me show you these two decks. Okay, this is my favorite Raven Dream Tarot. It's an old deck that I got it long time ago by the author of the Guardian Tarot, Beth Sölenen. It's by Schiffer. The box is nice, as you see, and I simply adore this deck. This is the guidebook, and those cards are just stunning. Look at the backs. They have the most beautiful backs, and the color palette is amazing. I love this green. I love the pink and purple with the green. It's so brave and bold and lovely. And this is my edging, the same color of the borders. The borders are green, and the artwork is so nice. The lines are detailed, and you feel not small and tiny, but you feel free, like some freedom. This is the Four of Cups. It's not in order. This is the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and this is the Five of Pentacles. I had this deck since a long time, and I was really enjoying working with it. And it's one of my earliest decks. I think maybe 2017, something like that. Even 2016. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the Empress. It's a Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and it has the most beautiful colors and artwork. This is the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Hanged, Page of Pentacles. I have 3 of her decks. I have this one, that was the first. I have the Guardian Tarot, which I really enjoy. I also have the Raveness and Draconess Tarot, which is her last deck. And her artwork is so recognizable. She uses bold colors, and the images are large. So I recognize it easily. This is the Moon card. I love it. This is the Two of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Tower. I want to show you all the cards because it's a deck that I don't see. This is the Sun, the Eight of Cups, and there are really some lovely mass market decks. This is one of them. The quality of the cards is nice. I like Schiffer publishing. This is the beautiful Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, the 7. Look at this colorful King of Wands. I love the Judgment card. Wow. Ace of Wands, and this is the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, the Magician, the Lovers, the Three of Cups. The cards are large, and the images are very large, and it's nice. I like larger decks, and I shuffle it this way. And then here is the Emperor, beautiful High Priestess, Seven of Wands. Look at this, Page of Wands. This is the Ten of Cups, the Five of Swords, Five of Cups, the Devil, Hierophant, and the Fool. And let me show you which deck I decided to pair with. That is the Fairy Temple Oracle by Susie Sherub, artwork by Christine Caron. Wisdom and wonder to empower your fairy spirit. I got this oracle 2 years ago, and I don't see it. It's not well known, and I really find it very pretty, and the colors are so nicely. The colors are the thing that attracted me, and that's why I decided to pair them. They have greens and pinks. Most of the cards are greens and pinks. It's so natural. This is Sing. It's not numbered. Truce. I like the keywords. Ceasefire, resolve, prosperity, longevity. You see the artwork is really stunning. Midsummer. And passion. New beginnings. Luck. Magnetize. Make a wish, abundance, authenticity. I like the artwork. I felt so attracted. It's so beautiful, and you might feel that it's like wishy-washy, but no, it is powerful. And there are, when you read in the guidebook, you will see that it is really a deep deck. Share, take flight, patience. Look at this, intuition, beautiful card. And peace, revel, purification, rebirth, moon magic, divine justice, celebration. And the faces are so similar, but with different hairstyles and different background. Pleasure, shine, vision. I like the artwork. Actually, that's what attracted me to the deck. I like the borders that are different. You see, creation, moju, and higher consciousness. I like this card. So you see, I edged it in green. The backs are so pretty with a clover. So there is some connection. You see, the backs are similar, both green. Now let's see how they work together. Okay. So you see, they are really nice. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. And here, look. They are so nice. Sun, tears, and Five of Cups. Okay. And here, you see. I like the artwork very much. And they are really nice, you see. They have the same energy and the same style of art. It's natural, it's pleasant and peaceful, and it really takes you to other places. You see? Look at this. Four of Swords with purification and Ten of Cups. You see? Look at this. So I find that these two decks are really pleasant together. Look at this. Four of Swords with Take Flight and the High Priestess. I think they are really nice, and I would love to know how, I think the lamp, I will remove it a little bit further because it is it was shown here. So now I think these two decks are nice. I would love to know how you see them, and your opinion matters a lot to me. So I'll be waiting to know your how you see them, and if you have any of them. So those are the Raven's Dream Tarot and the Fairy Temple Oracle. Those are my pairings. Let's move on, and I still have two pairings. So now to this gorgeous oracle, which tarot, which is Tarocchi Flora, an Italian tarot, and Oracle of the Roses by Sherilyn Darcy. These are so nice and they work perfectly well together. This is one of the decks that I found on one of the channels and I felt so attractive. It's in Italian. I ordered it from Amazon Italy. You see the box is very interesting. The backs are stunning. I edged it in green, as you see. The cards are large, they are matte. It's adorable. It's an adorable tarot and gorgeous. It's a Marseille. This is the Il Mato. That is the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. This is the Hierophant. Oh, the Lovers, and the Chariot, Justice, the Hermit. I love the artwork so much. I like the flowers and everything about this deck is so fantastic. This is the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, the Hanged Man. This is a beautiful Death card, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. Look at this amazing star, lovely moon, gorgeous sun, Justice, no, I'm sorry, Judgment, and the World card. And this is the Suit of Wands. It is a Marseille, as I told you. All of them are in yellow, like this, with these flowers, perfect. This is the Page, this is the Knight, the Queen and King, and then the Suit of Cups with the tulips, you see, amazing, stunning. And then here we have the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and the King. Then the swords with the gladiolus. You see, I mean, the flowers were picked very beautifully. Sorry, this is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and King, and adorable Suit of Wands, coins. I'm sorry. You see, beautiful. Beautiful cards, stunning. And this is the Page, the Knight, the Queen, and King. I fell in love with the Italian decks because I like the size and I like the quality. It's gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. And let's shuffle the cards. You see, I shuffle it this way. I don't riffle shuffle. I never riffle shuffle, because I don't like to ruin my decks. And I paired it with this beautiful oracle, Oracle of the Roses, and it is perfect for spring. The box is stunning, by Rockpool. The guidebook is amazing, you see, very nice. A lot of explanations and it's very helpful. And this is a stunning deck. Look at the backs. It's gilded in pink fuchsia. Wow, stunning. And the cards themselves are amazing. The flowers are amazing, and it's like rose petals in the background, and you feel the roses are real. I mean, it is so real. It's so nice. I like the way the font and the guide, the keywords. It's prototypes of people, and you see the challenger, for example, the ruler, the giver, a lot of astrological associations. You will find it in the guidebook. The outsider, the fester, the citizen, the hero, the rebel, the innovator, the sage, the seeker, the rescuer, the alchemist, democrat, the self. You see the flowers are gorgeous, amazing, and I don't know how much she's so well informed and she knows a lot about plants and flowers. I have 2 of her decks and I really always highly recommend her decks. The first deck I got from her was the Flowers of the Night, which I loved, and then I started to buy her decks. Look at this combination. I feel it's gorgeous. It is perfect, and I mean, stunning. They are really made for each other. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? You see? Perfect, perfect. Oh, wow. That's adorable. Look at this. These two decks are meant for each other. And especially when you shuffle the cards properly, like for example, if you get this like this, and then you see there is, they are really lovely. Look at this. So they are the same energy, the same feel, and they match perfectly well together. Those are some other decks that are perfect during this time, and they are perfect pairs. And I would love to know your opinion on how you see these decks and if you have any of them. And my last combination is this two adorable decks. That is the Pastoral Tarot by Lisa Hunt. She is a favorite of mine. I almost have all her decks. And this is a very elegant deck, very underrated. Look at the box. You feel that you are in a field of, look at this, flowers. It's so alive and so inviting. And the cards themselves are gorgeous. But maybe I'm not so used to the landscape cards. If it were, you know, this, if it were like this, I would have much preferred it. But the artwork is amazing. This is a very nice spring deck. The backs are stunning, and I edged it in this color, this yellowish green, and the cards are really stunning. Most beautiful cards. This is a very well done deck and very underrated. This is the High Priestess. You see flowers everywhere. You feel that you are in the country. You see fields and lakes and animals, peasants. The artwork is adorable, and I feel so attracted to this deck. And very detailed. Each card is a postcard. I mean, it's really underrated, but maybe because it is landscape, I'm not used to this style of decks. Look at these chickens, and this is the star, the moon. It's so inviting. It is really pleasant. This is Judgment. That's the World card, and the Ace of Wands. Beautiful Two of Wands. This is the 3. Lovely 4. I don't see this deck a lot. I hope they redo it, and maybe if the cards are larger or squarish, it might be even better. And this is the 9 of Wands. That's the 10 of Wands. I don't read a lot with this deck, but I love to pick cards. Like, I use it like an oracle. And I want to show you the cards because it is really underrated. 4 of Cups. A lot of work has been done, and there is a lot of things going in the cards. Every card has like a story. This is the 10 of Cups, the flowers, the colors, the artwork, the intricate, a lot of details are taken care of. This is the Ace of Swords, the 2 of Swords. This is the 3. Look at the details in the cards. So detailed and amazing, really. I like her artwork. Look at the 6 of Swords. Don't you feel that you are in this boat with your family? The 7, very cute 7 of Swords. The 8 of Swords. The 9, the 10, Page, the Knight, the Queen of Swords, and the King. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles. That's the 2, Balance. The colors are really nice, and it's so pleasant and really new. a new take on the cards. This is a beautiful Eight of Pentacles, so cozy. And this is the 9 and 10, Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. RWS deck, very easy reader. Look at the board, the backs are really stunning. And then let me show you which deck I decided to pair with. That's the Mystical Wisdom Oracle by artwork by Josephine Wall, and I love her artwork very much, and this deck is exceptional. It's a lovely deck that I really love. Those are the backs, and I etched it in different colors because there are, you see, each card has the title is written at the bottom within a different color. It's color coded, so I wanted to keep it this way. This is New Beginnings. Look at the artwork. I am so impressed by the artwork, and it is not numbered. Confrontation. Her artwork is so detailed and it matches beautifully with Lisa Hunt. Creative Wonderment. I really highly recommend this deck, and I don't see it a lot. If you are someone who likes detailed artwork, this is a deck for you. Good Fortune. Resilience. Self-reliance. I will go slowly because there is a lot going on the cards, and you really need to look clearly. This is the Unicorn. Go with the flow. Let things happen. She's riding here. So this is like the Chariot card, and this is the Dragonfly. Angel of Miracles. Opportunity knocks. Go for it. Sensuality. Peacock. Intuition. Look at this card. Archangel Gabriel. 7 deadly sins. Wow. You see the details. Look at the people here. Look at this. You see. And this is potential. Choices. Vacation. Illusion. Moving forward. Face your fears. Celebration. Originality. Letting go. Knowledge. Adorable. This is a beautiful card. Memories. Epiphany. Archangel Raphael. And this is a, look at her head. There is a castle on top of her head. There is an owl here. A lot of things going on the cards. So I think I like to contemplate on these cards. I only pick one card. I read the guidebook and I get an answers immediately. Look at this dolphin. Wow, bubbles everywhere. And this is Battle of the Blues. Oh, look at her. And this is the Sword of Truth. Cheer up, friendship, animal bond, and enlightenment. So these two decks are really nice. I will do it like this because it will be a lot. So look at the cards. Don't you see that they are nice together? You see? The Lovers and the Dolphin. Strength. Maybe if I do like this, you might feel more. Or even like this. For example, what do you see? They are nice. I think perfect. You see? They are really nice, these cards together. Look at this. Quite detailed and really beautiful. So those are lovely decks, quite colorful and pleasant. And I like to use them during this time of the year, which is always about opportunities, beginnings, and optimism. I hope you enjoyed these decks, and I'm really so eager to know about your opinion, if you liked it or not. If you have any of them, I will be more than happy to know. So Thank you so much for being here. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and bye.